Hey everybody, it's Benny One, and I'm back at you with another Batman movie review, and we are moving on to the Christopher Nolan epic, awesome trilogy, everybody. And we are gonna start off with Batman Begins, 2005's Batman Begins, everybody. So, after Batman and Robin killed this franchise for 8 freaking years, we got this great freaking origin story movie for Batman. Oh, I will never forget when I went and watched this on opening night. I was blown the hell away by this movie. This movie is very good. I feel like this movie, because of The Dark Knight, gets very overlooked at how damn good this movie is. Because you know what? This is a true origin story movie for Batman, because we never really got that in any other Batman movie. The Michael Keaton Batman, we did not get. We got the stuff with his parents dying and all that, but this, and Val Kilmer dives into it. This is actually a origin story for this character. We get to see Bruce and everything before he became Batman, where he got his training. They explain all that shit. Because I'm sorry, if you have somebody like Batman that knows all these freaking, fighting styles, is a badass, he's a detective, he wouldn't just know that shit. He would have to learn it from somewhere. He gets the drive to become Batman from his parents dying. That's what drives him and makes him want to do this and become something else that puts fear in the eyes of criminals in Gotham. This movie actually explains that, shows him getting training with the League of Assassins, everybody. Like, I love this fucking movie. Like, seriously, this is a great comic book origin story movie. It's almost a perfect one, honestly. So, this movie is directed by Christopher Nolan, everybody. That's right. And he was a fairly, he was known of, but he was pretty newer to the comic, well, most definitely the comic book genre, but like just making bigger budgeted box office movies. So he was fairly new at this time, but this put him on the map. Like, he was hooked up with Warner Brothers from this movie and on, pretty much to date still. So awesome shit. He did a fabulous job with this movie. Christian Bale is our new Batman. He is my favorite Batman because I think he is the only actor that has really, I guess in my opinion, portrayed Bruce Wayne and Batman equally, the proper way that they should be. Yeah, the voice that he gets, especially in the second and then the third one, it gets a little growly. It sounds like he eats 3 packs of cigarettes a day. I will admit that, but he really does a fabulous job playing Bruce Wayne, and he really does a great job playing Batman. He does an awesome job playing Batman. Love the bat suit in this movie. I do like the one more that's in The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. It's very tactical, but this one is more traditional with what came before it, but updated and cool looking, I would say. I love the cape. I love that microfiber cape that has the electric volts running through it that make the bat wing thing when he's flying through the air and shit. Love that. Because this movie is very grounded and it's very real. They have explanations for how all of his tech works and everything. And I love that you can see on his belt, his bat belt, you can actually see the shit he's using. Like, it's not just hidden and just appearing out of his ass out of nowhere. Like, you get to see it on the bat belt. Like, it's physically there. Like that's the thing. This movie is grounded, just like this whole trilogy is. It's very real. Like, if Batman existed in our real life, our current life and world, that's what this is. So, Liam Neeson plays Henry Ducard, who is actually Ra's al Ghul. He's the main villain in the movie. Fabulous job. Liam Neeson is so good at playing that character that is like the trainer, the master that trains the pupil. Like, he's very good at that type of stuff. I don't know why. He was a good Jedi master, everything. So, and he is the villain in this movie. He does a great job. He really does. I loved it, and he was a great villain to kick this whole trilogy off with. So, and then we also have Michael Caine playing Alfred. Perfect casting choice for Alfred. Perfect. Flat out perfect. nailed it, knocked it out of the park. Him and Christian Bale have amazing on-screen chemistry together. It awesome. Like through all three of these movies. Fabulous. Katie Holmes plays Rachel Dawes. She's a childhood friend of Bruce's. She's an attorney in Gotham. She's okay in the movie. I don't know. She's probably the weakest casting choice, I would say, but she's okay, and she gets recast in the next movie. So because Tom Cruise didn't want her to be in this anymore, because he probably noticed that this movie was pretty damn good, and the next one was probably going to be better. So he's like, yeah, he got a little jealous. I love you, Tom, I do, but damn it, you were acting weird around this time in your life. This was the whole jumping on Oprah couch thing, saying, yeah, you know, and he was going through his weird shit. Killian Murphy plays frickin' Scarecrow, everybody. Woo! He does a I love the way they showed off Scarecrow in this movie. Fabulous. The mask, the look of him, everything. Fabulous job. He did a great job as Scarecrow. And there's a badass scene with him and Batman where Batman actually turns his freaking Scarecrow shit and sprays him in the face. And Scarecrow sees Demon Batman. Badass shit. That is so cool. That is awesome shit right there, you guys. Awesome. Gary Oldman plays James Gordon, and he's just a sergeant. He's just a regular old sergeant cop in the GCPD in Gotham, and great casting choice. Awesome. He literally, I love his version of James Gordon. He's fantastic. He gets to drive the Batmobile in this movie. Like, he learns who Batman is, and by the end of the movie, like, they're fully working together. Like, he becomes a lieutenant. The bat signal's on top of GCPD, and pretty much everyone besides Katie Holmes was perfectly cast in this movie. And then you got Morgan effing Freeman playing Lucius Fox, everybody. Fantastic choice to play Lucius Fox, because Lucius Fox is the guy that makes all the tech and everything at Wayne Enterprises for Bruce, for Batman. He makes him all the tech, the cars, the vehicles, all that shit. And they do such a great job with that. Their interactions in the movie are awesome. Just great shit. The movie was cast so well, everybody. It's got all the Batman action that you would like. I love the dark, gritty, grounded approach that they went with this and continued in this trilogy. I love this movie, and I really think that people overlook this movie because the next movie is even better than this one, The Dark Knight. But this I would say is probably one of the best, if not the best, origin story movies for a comic book character. It is damn good. It's most definitely the best origin story for a Batman movie, because it's the only one that actually did it properly and tried to actually do an origin story. So yeah, guys, I'm going to give this one, I'm giving, you know what, and I'm going back to a regular grading scale. I'm not doing the lightsaber thing anymore, guys. I just decided that yesterday. I'm done with it. I'm going to go back to a grading scale of 1 through 10, 10 being perfect. I'm not doing 0.5s or anything like that. It's just a flat out number. So I'm going to give this one 9 out of 10. It's a fantastic comic book origin story movie, everybody. So 9 out of 10 for Batman Begins, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed that review. Thank you for watching. And I'll be catching you on the tube later, because I have spoken.